If I could do it all over again, I would not be sitting on his porch. I would not be doing comedy. No, literally, if I could do it all over again, I would have tried to be, and I would have failed. And everyone's going to laugh when I say this. They're going to go, which is fine. If I could do it all over again, I would have tried to be really hot and stupid. No, people say to me, they're like, what if you could do it all over again? And I love the people that go, if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. It's like, shut up. Will you shut up?
You learn nothing in life.
You learn nothing in life. I would try to be hot and dumb.
Yeah.
I would try to be hot and dumb. And I'll tell you what, and I mean, I wouldn't try to be dumb. I wouldn't actively try to be dumb, but it would just kind of happen. And here's the reason for that. If I was athletic and hot and I would have tried to be like like when I was lifeguarding, I was fat and I smoked and I was already getting into drugs. Like I was already just trying to be funny. Like if I had never developed that thing of trying to be funny and I could have just been hot and like dumb.
And just naive, not noticing
and
everything.
Naive and dumb and not know what was going on. Not know about these horrible people that run the world and rape kids and just kind of be out of it a little bit and hot. That's really not the worst way to go. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you right now, that's actually... Now, obviously, it was never in the cards. Not in my DNA. My mother said to me when I was young, she goes, you're a mesomorph. You'll collect weight in your middle. That's what my mother said. You're a mesomorph. She goes, there's people that are an ectomorph. She goes, you're a mesomorph. You'll collect weight in your middle. She goes, you should fight that.
She cursed you.
Yeah, but people say to me, they're like, what's the best life? I'm like, hot and dumb. No comparison.
You being like a fat smoking lifeguard, though, that's a sight.
Well, here's the thing with lifeguards.
They're 16 years old?
I wasn't fat. I was chubby. I wasn't like fat yet. Lifeguard is not about saving lives. It's really, especially where I worked at a beach club, it's about abusing power. It's about rules. It's about laws. It's about hierarchy. Yes. It's about capitalism. It's about people that are in cabanas versus people that are in lockers. It's about letting people break the rules if they pay enough money and are hooked up with the club. It's where you learn about life if you can pay attention. It's not about dragging people out of the water. It's not Baywatch. It's not a fucking movie. It's about letting Jeanette do whatever she wants, eat pizza in the pool, who gives a fuck. Her fucking husband has, some Wall Street shit job, and she takes her kids down every day, but they love her at the beach club, and she gets to do what she wants. So if she wants to eat a fucking pinwheel in the pool, she can do it. But if some slob with no money wants to do it, you fucking scream at them. And then you look at Jeanette and wink at her. That's what being a beach club lifeguard in Long Island is about. It's learning that the rules are different for all,
that's so
different
funny.
groups of people. But hot and dumb's a great way to go in life. And by the way, if it's at all in the cards for you, do it. Is there a better way to go through life than ignorant and hot? I mean, to be honest, we can explore it intellectually. Is there a better way to go through life than to be hot and dumb?
Yeah, I guess being really smart sucks.
It's certainly not preferable to hot and dumb.
Knowing things, being aware of everything is annoying.
Ugh, the worst.
Yeah,
hot and dumb wins.
Ugly and dumb. Ugly and dumb's not good.
Ugly and dumb isn't good. Hot and smart, there's still a burden of knowing more than you should.
And people don't take you seriously anyway.
And you know it. And you know that. I know hot, smart people. They live in a prison because they're like, everybody's like, shut up.
But now on TikTok, they can tell you some really cool facts and be hot, and people will stop. TikTok's their moment.
Hot and smart's not bad. But hot and dumb, man, is that the ticket? That's the ticket.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the awareness to know what people think of you, and you don't care.
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, water's wet. The sand is hot.
And they do find
Pussy
each other.
is wet or dick is hard.
Hot, dumb people find each other, and they create a hot, dumb
they have
family.
Hot, dumb,
it's perfect. Yeah.
Families, and it's great.
And they just post their pictures of them looking great by.
And then they're just tan and they surf and they're like, hey, and they just regard everything that's good. Like when you start talking to them about anything real, they just giggle. They're like, They have no idea. They don't know why everyone's so angry. They're always like, why is everyone so angry? I'm like, because they're not hot and dumb. You hit a double jackpot. You're hot and retarded. Why are people mad? Well, they're not hot and they know how badly they're being fucked. That's why they're mad. Hot and dumb people luck into things. They luck it. People give them job. People love having hot dumb people. I love it. I love hot dummies. People that are hot and that don't challenge you rigorously intellectually are amazing. That's why they always luck into things.
Yeah.
They always luck into jobs.
They're good to be around. They're good to look at.
Oh, it's your favorite Christmas tree ornament. 6-pack without a brain. Bring him in. Oh, it's amazing. There's no better. People just start giving you. If you're hot and dumb enough, you can show up at it's happened. Emma Klein has the book. It's the book of the Hampton Summer called The Guest, about a hot sex worker who just grifts her way through the Hamptons because she's hot and dumb. And people are like, we like her. If you're hot enough, you can knock on the door of a mansion. They might not make you leave. They might put you in a cage downstairs, but who cares? You're hot and dumb. You'll be, this is fun. I'm like a dog tonight.
Yeah, you're like, I like this. It's
I'm a dog.
Apartment.
I'm a doggy. Ruff, ruff. Hot and dumb all the way. If I could do it again, I'd be hot and dumb. I would actively fight the development of my brain. And you can. If you get hot, and I would swim every day and sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. I'd watch only YouTubes about fitness, and you could get dumb.
If you only
it's
watch
easy to get
right.
dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to be stupid in this world, and do it.
Would you have had a sport?
Being dumb.
Get your head knocked around or anything?
Swimming, lifeguarding.
Football?
No. That too much wear and tear. Too much potential for problems. Swimming, surfing, beach.
Sun, like the sun making you stupid.
Beach dumb.
Yeah.
The ideal is beach dumb.
Yeah.
The ideal is not like muscle dumb.
Right.
The ideal is beach dumb, like towhead, blonde hair, beach dumb, people just look at you going, should I give you my house? You're so hot and dumb. Should I just help you out? Do you want me to pay for your college that you'll fail out of? That kind of hot and dumb.
I saw your butterfly stroke today. It was good. You still got it.
I still have it, but now it looks like I'm trying to save myself from something coming. No, hot and dumb is it. Manhattan Beach, hot and dumb.
This is maybe a children's book you need to write. But the children shouldn't be able to read it.
Hot and smart, if you unpack it a little bit, because I know people that are hot and smart, they are not happy.
It's not good.
It's not good because they're actually the smart people discount them because they're hot. Mm-hmm. They never get taken that seriously. They know more than they should.
And people that are as good looking as them are stupid.
And it's hard to stay hot.
Yeah.
Because they start going, well, what's this all for?
Yeah.
And then that's the problem. Because you can think your way into, AA is turn your brain off. You can think your way into a drink. You can think your way into a cookie. I literally have gone to Carvel, where I've literally driven there and gone into a Carvel having no intention of eating, but starting my brain, my addict mind starts pumping thoughts into my head that are listen, you should just go and get this little ice cream, because if you get this little ice cream, you can just pretend it really didn't happen, and you could get up tomorrow and everything can change. Because people that are constantly, their brains are constantly working, they can justify so much bad behavior because they're no. I'll just create an entire world, an entire parallel universe of me tomorrow where I get up and do all the right things. So today is for me. And
so
tomorrow,
stupid hot people they're too dumb to
ice cream bad. Ice cream bad. Workout good. Ice cream bad, workout good. Flat chest 6-pack good, fat bad. It's they don't the people that have the most success in AA just go into AA and they're like, God wanted this. God wanted me to crash into the house. God wanted this. This is all part of the plan. There's a big plan here. There's a big plan, and it's about me. And they designed this. I was supposed to get high. I was supposed to find my mother's bottle of gin in the closet and drink the whole thing and fall asleep and throw up and spend 10 years of my life, because it all brought me to this point. And God bless those people. I'm not shitting on them, but they and to believe that a little bit, you have to turn off some critical thinking in the old noggin. In the old noggin, you have to imagine that God up there is like playing Clue with your life. And they're like, bottle of gin in the closet. Let's see who finds it. Let's see who spends 10 years getting drunk. And then let's see who figures out how important I am 10 years later after they've driven drunk for 10 years. Maybe killing. It's like, but you have to do it. You have to turn your brain off. And you have to move to the next thing.
But you also have to be like accepting of what has happened, and you can't go back and change it. Like, you can't go back.
I am accepting of it. But if I could do it all over again, this was my premise. If I could do it all over again, I'm hot, and I'm the type of dumb where I have a Native American dream catcher above my bed. That type of dumb. The type of dumb where I know a very little bit about a few things, and I love Hawaii. Dumb people, God, do they love Hawaii? If you are a retard, Hawaii calls to you because they're like, it's a spiritual place. The elders and the ancient rhythms of the world. Man, if you are dumb, Hawaii opens their arms and hugs you. I want to be Hawaii dumb, like with Native American, like not even Native American, like ancient Native bullshit strewn around the house that someone gave me because I was hot. Tan, 6-pack.
Yeah, you'd go surf in Hawaii.
Surf in Hawaii. And, you know, I want to be the type of dumb where, like, the most formative experience in my life was taking mushrooms. There's a certain type of dumb where the only thing that's ever rocked you or rattled you or given you any insight has been mushrooms, because your brain does not work unless it's stimulated in that way.
It does that for smart people, though, too. Smart people,
I'm not saying smart
because they
people-
can't shut their brain off.
Yes.
Because I've heard a lot of people that are like overthinkers, and then they do mushrooms.
I'm
like,
not
oh my
saying
God.
that smart people can't have psychedelic experiences of great value. What I'm saying is that dumb people,
That's
the
their
only,
only
it's
thing.
the only window into any, spiritual or deeper thought they've ever had. I've never had a deeper thought about anything. And usually those psychedelic experiences turn into like a very selfish, like, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's why all these demons are at Burning Man taking DMT and then figuring out how to, like, you know, charge more money for air and water. It's a real spiritual experience. But, like, I want to be that type of dumb where I'm just like that. And so if I could do it all over again, I would just focus on my body and being really hot and not knowing a lot of stuff, because I'd be like, reading's kind of a waste of time. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. No one knows the answers. Nobody finds anything out. I'm just going to be good looking enough to kind of get everyone's sympathy. You know what good looking people get all the time is sympathy from other people.
They just get away with
crazy.
stuff, yeah.
Like, you can present yourself as just a hot person, and people are just like, are you lost? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Like, judges, like when hot people get DWs, judges like, you seem like a good man. And I'm, you
had a
remind,
rough night. Yeah.
You remind me of my nephew. There was one thing, and I don't know if this was a kid who was hot. He was just probably white. Some college guy, like, broke into another guy's house and, like, beat him up at a party. Like, broke into his house, beat him up. And then the judge was, like, sentencing the guy, going, like, you remind me of my nephew. And you're a good man. You're going to have a great life. Like, if a black kid did that, the judge would be like, you're in and you're not getting out. But, like, so hot and dumb to me.
That's the goal.
People ask me all the time, and I fight people. Me and Rogan had an argument about this the other night. It's an argument about it, but, like, we have these fun arguments.
But what did he think? What does he think's better?
He goes, "No, you want to be hot and smart."
No,
I'm like,
no,
Joe.
yeah.
But I love, like, me and him always come at things from interestingly different points. And Joe has a lot of great points, but I'm like, no, hot and dumb's good. And then I kind of wore him down with funny stuff, and he's like, that is. He goes, you do make a couple of good points, because it is just preferable. like, you want to be in the position, like, the less you know, kind of the better.
I just don't know how many like truly hot dumb people I know.
There's not a
they
lot.
eventually they do like luck into things
That's right.
a lot, and I'm just like, do you remember when didn't Rob Lowe like write a book about like how it's like hard for him to be so handsome?
I'm sure he did because he's too smart. But Rob Lowe's smart. The problem with Rob Lowe is that he's smart, and smart people, like, there's nothing worse than a hot person who wants to be more than hot, and they're really trying hard to be like smart or funny, and they're not.
Because I almost feel like a dumb hot person is like a hot person that doesn't like use their hotness to like get ahead in life. So it's like the hot person that like works at
That's not it. That's not it. A smart hot person doesn't use their hotness. A smart hot person
doesn't want to be used.
Doesn't want to be seen as a hot person.
So do you look at like actors as dumb hot people?
I mean, Annie of fucking course.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Annie. I mean, of course they are.